What is up, guys? Going into 2024, new EDC video. I love making these videos. You guys love watching these videos. Let's get into it. First up, your crossbody fanny pack, bag, MSE Man Purse, EDC bag. Must-haves for a bag: good quality material, padded, YKK zippers with good zipper pulls, lots of pockets, and has to have a comfortable crossbody seatbelt material with a quick disconnect. They have a patent on this clamp for some reason. I don't know what's so special about it, but it works good and it holds all my gear very securely. Why don't we go from the back to the front? In the back, YKK zipper, one big pocket across the whole width of the bag or length of the bag, nice and padded. I put my cell phone in there. We'll zip it back up. You're on your way. iPhone 15 Pro Max, wrapped in Torres carbon case, ultra slim, metal buttons, glass screen protector, camera protector, iPhone 15 Pro Max. Moving on down, main pocket. In the very back, JBL headphones, Bluetooth. Here we have these two little split pockets. They're mesh, okay? In this one, I keep a filter for my camera. Walk-in Way Black Mist, quarter strength, 49mm. Excellent filter. In this one, I usually keep an extra battery, which I don't have right now because I'm charging it. Moving on forward, main pocket here, nice and padded. This is what I roll in there with. This is what goes in there. Fuji X100V. My favorite camera, best everyday carry camera. It is wrapped in limbs case, one of those rope straps from Amazon. Don't really know which brand. They're all about the same. Just pick one you like and it's going to do the same thing for you. And it has a little UV filter / adapter to make it water resistant, weather sealed. X100V, excellent camera, goes with me everywhere I go. That goes into our main pocket here. Stays nice and protected. I just kind of shove the rope in there and zip it up. However, that's not the only thing that goes in there. Set this aside for a second. We have our pouch. Okay, it's a Maxpedition pouch. Everybody's probably familiar with that. Pretty decent quality. This pocket here, I usually put some cash in there or a can opener. I moved the patch from here to my Forerunner, so I used to have an American flag patch right there. Opening the pouch here, we have a Backcountry Daily minimalistic card holder, money clip, I guess. There's no clip on this one. And it's made by me, of course. It holds my carry permit, my driver's license, and a credit card. That goes back here. Starting from the left here, I have my Streamlight rechargeable flashlight. This used to belong to my grandma, so it's kind of special to me. This pretty much goes with me everywhere. Has two different brightness settings. And it's an excellent light. Here we have the Olight O pen. It's a bolt action pen, aluminum. Really good writing pen. Once you get used to the size, it's kind of great. I like that. S30V bug out. One of my all-time favorite knives. Great knife. Those of you guys that know EDC know that. Hard to beat the bug out, and I'm keeping it in its stock form for weight reasons. And this is a secondary knife, a backup knife. I have another knife that stays on my body. Moving on to this half side of the pouch, we have the multi-tool, and this one's special for me because it was a gift from a good friend of mine. I still use it till this day. It's a really old one, and it's a very minimal one. It doesn't have a lot of tools, but I like it that way. It just has pretty much like all the ones I typically would use. A file, that's it. That's all it's got. But for what I use it for, it's perfect. And here I have a little notepad for a bunch of different things, but I mainly use it for my film simulation recipes, things like that. These are some of my favorites. I just have them all written down for my different Fuji cameras that I bring with me. Pretty much all the film simulations in here can be used on my X100V. So that's it for the pouch. That gets zipped up and that gets put next to the camera in the same bag. I'll just squeeze it in here like that and it still zips up with it vertically. And it gives this camera a very nice protective spot, so keeps it in there nice and snug and it doesn't go falling out. Moving on to the front, we have a key keeper that I don't really use for my keys. We have a little half section that I use for my other cards, insurance, cash, that kind of stuff. In this quadrant, I would usually put my wallet or my money clip in here. If I'm driving somewhere, I'd like to have my wallet easier access. Boom, goes in there. That does it for that part of my EDC. Now let's move on to what I carry on me person. So let's start with the watch. We have the G-Shock, and this one looks like the original Square. Get that glare off of it. There we go. It's the updated version of the Solar Square, which has the LED backlight and a couple other things I forget exactly, but this receives time, so this is very accurate. It is solar, so you never have to worry about a battery. Currently it's fully charged, and the charge I believe lasts underground if you were to be underground for up to a year. Don't quote me on that, but something along the lines of that. And it's been the most wonderful watch. It's been amazing, just like any G-Shock would be. For the price, these are really hard to beat. And this is what I typically wear on a daily basis. If I'm doing something active, if I'm working on something outside, working on the car, riding a motorcycle, doing things like that, I'll wear this watch. If I'm going out somewhere or I'm doing a photo shoot, or just trying to dress up a little bit, then I'll wear this one. It's a Hamilton. It's a field watch. You have to wind it up. I haven't wound it in a few days, so it's so I'm not using it at the moment, but just for the sake of the video. Excellent watch, great Swiss quality. One of the best, probably, if not the best EDC watch you could have next to the G-Shock, but they sort of serve a different purpose, but they both could be used, I guess, in harsh environments. This just costs 3 times more, so, or more than 3 times more actually. So I tend to take care of this thing. As you guys remember, I mentioned the Bug Out is my backup knife. The Spyderco Para 3 is my main knife at the moment, is my main carry. And it's a S45 VN steel, which is excellent steel. It's in black. I just recently got it with the camo scales. Absolutely love this combo. I've been waiting for this combo for a while. Been waiting to get a Para 3 for a while actually. Just couldn't justify the price, but paid a decent price for it. Got it from a reputable vendor, so I know it's real. And I pretty much broke it in. Feels really good now. I mean, it flies open with ease and the blade drops. In the beginning it was a little bit tight and I wanted to play with the pivot screw, but I said, you know what, I'm going to play with it, and the best way to break it in is to just doing that. No oil, let it naturally break in. You want those washers and everything to just sort of break in on their own. Unless it's really, really, really tight from the factory, I suggest playing with it for extended amount of time before you start messing with the tension of those. Well, there you guys have it. Para 3, one of the best knives ever made in my opinion. S45 VN, excellent steel. Great overall knife. Highly recommended. My new EDC. Couldn't be happier. I love seeing it in my pocket. I have not done the deep carry clip, but it does come with a tip-up carry from the factory. So that's kind of cool, and I'm probably just going to hang on to it this way. Last but not least, the moment you've all been waiting for, CCW. And that is a Glock 19. It is loaded. And the only thing I've done to it at the moment, True Glow Tritium sights. Love these sights. They're excellent for target acquisition, and they have the U, which is really easy for me and natural for me to aim. So I do enjoy shooting with these. They're kind of grayed out in the back unless they glow in the dark. Then all three are glowing. But the front sight, a lot more brighter than the rear sight. makes it for a nice target acquisition. This being my CCW gun, the only thing I've done to it is a ghost negative connector, and that's it. Everything else is absolutely stock, like I said, minus the sights. Been a very reliable, very accurate gun. DCC clip, Glock store holster. I do want to upgrade my holster to something a little bit better, but so far this one's been good. It just doesn't have that retention click that I would like to have, so I'll probably end up upgrading the holster to something. I do carry a spare mag that also travels with me, so that about does it for this EDC, guys. 2024. Thanks for watching this video, and if you have any questions, drop those down in the comment section below and I'll be sure to answer them to the best of my ability. You guys take care and have a good one.